Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly all the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself. I'll tell you what, this could be a bit different. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who... Griezmann with a shot! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mercado does well to read it and intercepts. Dybala on a charge down the left. Going through. Dybala. Shoots! Great effort, but no way through. Conte.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Mascherano. Dybala. He's got away. And he just whacks it away. Mondi. Lemar. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe! Mbappe! And the ball's come out. And the follow-up. Goal! France! And France are in front.
France are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
France take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And it's Griezmann. Lemar. Banega brings the ball forward. Banega on a strong run down the right. Crosses into the box. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Second half gets underway.
Argentina need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No question, that's a foul. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Sidibe plays it over to the other flank. Messi. Walk forward. What does he try from here? It's a ball kick. Kante plays it out to the wing. Salvio cuts it out. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Giroud. He's given it away. He's won on. It's Higuain! He scores! Argentina are level. An act of charity gratefully received. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Di Maria takes control of it and he's on the move. Crunching tackle. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Is it in? That is wayward. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Titi, Argentina still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Salvio battles to win it back. Messi. Now it's Higuain. Dybala shoots!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Titi does well there, alert. Salvio with the foul. That's not the ball he wanted. Whose ball? Who's going to get that?
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Di Maria. Aguero. And it's Salvio. Salvio is making a foray down the right. Went in for us. So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. And that gets things running. Aguero. Otamendi. Has it out wide now. Aimed in towards the centre. It's a brilliant interception. Higuain. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Going through. Messi. The shot's on! It's there!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Shot a goal! Pogba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He is going into that little black book. On the right now, what's on? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pogba with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's left his man. That's great strength on the ball. Di Maria, aimed low and direct. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Salvio with the delivery. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
France can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. France are down to 10 men. It's another dead ball chance. Can he finish? He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Argentina get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Biglia. Mbappe going through. Can he put it away? And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And the finish! Lamar delivered, has a swing at it! They've scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is some volley, great technique.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Dembele can't get the better of his opposite number. Dybala going full steam ahead down the left flank. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's Higuain! Goal! An act of charity gratefully received. Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Dybala. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Bilia. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Matuidi goes looking. And it's Aguero. And now the finish. Messi! They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Matuidi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Matuidi, can he get through? Griezmann, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? Now it's Griezmann. The whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Mercado. Positions himself well and cuts it out. Mendy does well there, alert. And he's searching through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
Messi! Has a pop! Griezmann. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Over to the left. Well read, he sorted that out. Matuidi. Mendy is desperately calling for it out wide. Aguero, and the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina had a very simple tactic to implement, Peter, and they exposed their opposition with expansive incision. And I just really liked what I saw here.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine. And the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a...
Up to meet it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mauro Icardi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away. Messi. Brozovic tries to switch the play. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Icardi. Oh, he's broken through. And the ball is out of play. Icardi hits one!
Inter have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
He's left his man. Skriniar tries to get it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rakitic. And it's Coutinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. The half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. If ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Frey very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Going through. Up for the header! Shy. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Asamoah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Piqué goes looking. And it's Messi. That is... Oh, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Aimed long and direct. Luis Suarez. He's on his way. Messi. And the ball's... Can he put it away? Nainggolan. Forward it goes. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Denis Suarez has a pop!
Barcelona are clearly looking...
Suarez has a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Now is this the final assault?
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's Coutinho. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill there. Philippe Coutinho plays it in. Timely intervention. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat counter. And
so off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
this one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better sight on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, great run, magical! Ter Stegen claims it. Rakitic. That's surely a foul, free kick. Roberto. And it's Messi. Messi. Beautifully done. Up he gets! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Inter can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Inter have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Forward, what does he try from here? Going through, Brozovic, he's got away. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Challenge, but well within the laws. Now it's Messi. Coutinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Icardi pushes to get on the end of it. And it's Coutinho. Forward it goes. There's the end of the first half. So both sides.
Significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. We are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
D'Ambrosio looking to run onto it. Rakitic. It'll be a throw-in. Rakitic.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
D'Ambrosio plays it over to the other flank. He's found his man. He's left his man. He's had a go! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
There is Suarez. Aimed long and direct. Could be thinking about a shot here. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but Suarez may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
And that could be Messi! He's got away with one there.
Messi certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Messi, he's had a shot! Suarez has been given offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Oh, given away. Kucing has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Luis Suarez. And Coutinho! This could fall anywhere. He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Luis Suarez! Big chance! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking. While that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nainggolan. Now it's Icardi. Perisic has it in a wide position, so what next?
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's got away. Coutinho drills one in.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Barcelona really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Messi, and the shot! Cuts it back, going for goal! Oh, it's in! Finally! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Suarez really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled.
And that's it. Barcelona win it by the...